I'm a musician, so some people might assume I dream about money and fame, but wrong. I mean, almost everyone dreams about that, but my biggest dream is not it. I wonder if you'd be able to guess my biggest dream, right? Before watching my video, just write in the comments, what do you think my biggest dream is? And later we'll check if you could guess it right. So, have you written the comment? What is your guess? Then I'm moving to the point. My biggest dream is much more complicated and harder to get than simple fame or money. As long as I can remember myself, I dreamt about living forever, but not just living forever myself for the whole eternity, but to live together forever with my favorite people. Like, that's the ultimate dream. Also, I don't want any pessimistic comments regarding this topic, to be honest. Like, regardless of what do you believe in, life after death and so on, if you're pessimistic or cynical about it, I don't want to read it, okay? Life had been hard enough for me, and sometimes I had a lot of doubts and a lot of sorrow because of certain things that happened in my life. So yeah, I feel like it shaped how I think, in a way. If you're already a long time with me on my socials, you know that when I was just 8 years old, my dad passed away, and a lot of other things happened. My friend as well went to another life, hopefully. And it was very hard for me, all of this. My favorite cat as well. And then I needed to leave my home country because of what happened there. So it was like a lot of traumas right after another. Anyway, the point of it is I almost always felt like I matured kind of early. I mean, mentally, and I just sometimes I couldn't relate to other kids because they were so careless and carefree, like completely worry-free compared to me. Like, even when they had worries, their worries were not comparable to mine. When I talked with them, it felt to me like they didn't experience the same level of pain that I went through, even though they have their own types of pain. Still, it felt to me like they couldn't really understand me, and sometimes it felt to me like I was much older than them mentally, thinking much more mature. And I always thought maybe that's because of the pain that he went through. Maybe that's the reason. I also was super creative my whole life, and honestly, sometimes I preferred reading books instead of spending time with some random people, because I didn't feel like they can entertain me intellectually. You know what I mean? Like, it felt boring sometimes, so I chose books instead. Or like composing music, or like playing on my own as a kid. So actually, it has been kind of hard finding my kind of people. I have several of my favorite people right now, thank God. I also noticed that majority of my friends are actually male, which is interesting, but like, it started in kindergarten. Like, I was mostly friends with boys, and some percentage of my friends were girls, but majority were boys. Not all boys though. Like, when I choose people with whom I can be friends, it's usually those with whom I can have interesting conversations about anything. Okay, I think that's enough of talking for today. I don't know if someone is interested in all of this. I mean, sure, there are some people who are long time with me and they love my music, so they watch my videos, but like, let me know if this video was interesting to you of me just talking. And also, if you ask any questions in the comments, I will be very, very glad, because you will make it easier for me to figure out what are you interested in, like about what should I talk with you. I'm also working on my new album. I mean, I'm not sure yet if I will release it as singles or as album, but I already wrote like 6 songs in a few days. And I'm actually composing music and writing lyrics pretty fast. Like, if you watched my other videos, you know that some songs take me 13 minutes or like 20 minutes to finish. So the most time consuming thing is to actually record the vocals perfectly and produce the instrumental. That takes hours for me, but I still love the process. Like, I'm making everything myself, 100%. Human-made music, I love it. Like, let's support human-made art. Anyway, good night, good day, and see you soon, hopefully, if I don't disappear working on my music and being busy with all the stuff.